And there is no thing cooler than that. This stage is your stage. This mic is your mic if you know this shit. If you don't, I'm gonna laugh at you if you just go this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah! Shout out Zach. He's in like 900 bands. Get closer. Let's go. Come on. Pack it all the way up. This band's called OTIS VCR. Sangre Demonio. I've heard Sangre Demonio, Sangre Demonio, Sangre Demonio, motherfucker. Mortal motherfucking coil. I cannot forget about my bestie, Jacob Dykehart. Hey yo, this song's a cover by the Rival Mob.
I'm Non-Issue Productions, here tonight with the legendary Oklahoma City band, OTIS VCR. Thank you guys for playing in Kansas City once more. Are there any words you want to start this interview off with?
I like hardcore.
Rock and roll.
Hawk to it.
I love this scene out here. It's fucking awesome. I love that it's expanding. Everybody out here is great. And shout out Aaron and shout out Howdy.
Real shit.
I'm honored y'all think we're legendary, man.
Dude, y'all are fucking sick. So this tour, this is like the end of your guys' tour. How's this stack up against the other nights that you've played? Like, what's the like
Are we keeping the
general
beam?
vibe?
We're keeping the beam? We're keeping the beam?
This was the best night, 100%. Chicago was dope. Bloomington was, I mean, everywhere's been really fucking awesome, but dude, I have never, like, we haven't had a reaction like that out of state ever. That was fucking crazy. These kids are pumped as fuck on hardcore out here, and I hope more Oklahoma bands come out here. And yeah, I mean, I am gonna push all of my friends to come and book out here.
Hell yeah. Speaking of Oklahoma bands, is there anyone from OKC that you want to put us on?
This is gonna be a long fucking list, bro. Inside You. Oh,
Three per.
Three per? Oh, fuck, bro. We're gonna name the whole fucking city.
Bro, okay, wait. Maybe 2 per.
All right, Inside You, and then Caustic.
Free for all and peeling.
You actually suck. I was gonna say. Okay, Kopesh and fuck me. The Tooth, Rip the Tooth, but they're awesome. Just check them out.
R.I.P.
All right. What? Okay. If I say one that already been said, correct me. Peeling Flesh?
You already said that, dumbass.
Fuck. So many. Okay. Fuck. Caustic?
You already said that.
Those were the first three that we said.
Oh, for 2.
Inside You.
Tell Lies.
We already said Kopesh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for 4.
Shattered Youth.
Shattered Youth.
Shattered
100%.
I suck at this. Shattered Youth. And
1.
I don't even want to brag. I give up. Shattered One. Yeah. One.
One?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Hell
go
yeah.
back in the book of time for this one. I'd have to say Typhoid and then Burn the Throne. Shout out to those dudes.
Hell yeah. All of the bands will be like in the description. Listen to them. I'll probably make like a small little playlist. Okay, let's find the other questions because my memory's dog shit.
Mine too, as you can see. Mine too.
More.
Gotta pull out the notes sometime.
Dude, exactly. All right, so you guys have a kind of eclectic sound. I found it's not just like straight beat down mosh shit. I feel like there's a little bit more to it. So what are some other like bands, artists, whatever outside of hardcore that have influenced you?
Ooh, that's a good one. First, R.I.P. Roy Ayers. When I do my thing on Sunken Place, when it goes up a couple octaves, that's inspired by his work on Sunshine. So R.I.P. to him. But he inspired me, and then I'd say like artists like Kendrick, Childish Gambino, Tyler. They all inspire me a lot.
Hell yeah. What about you?
I won't take up too much time. Long story short, no. A whole lot of gospel. I got into playing bass because like I needed a way to make extra money in Houston, and I was playing at this church, and I sucked really fucking bad. So this drummer named Gary, he was like 50, and he's like, "Yo, young nigga, you gotta play that shit better." And he would like fucking tap the glass every time I fucked up, and he tapped the same piece of the drum shield, and at the end of my time playing there was like a crack in the glass where he tapped every time I fucked up. And so I had to get good or else he'd throw his fucking drumsticks at me. So I have a lot of gospel influence, learning from that, and then besides that, like beat down, I guess.
Word. That's crazy. That's like on some like Whiplash type.
It was bad.
That's yeah. What about you?
I owe my entire drum style to John Stanier of Helmet and Battles. I stole his shit because I was like, this is the coolest shit of all time. And love that dude.
Agreed.
Hell yeah.
Well, shit, man. I mean,
Shit.
I'm a big blues guy, just in my guitar style, but I guess just in what I've incorporated in a lot of my later playing, I was influenced pretty heavily by when we played with Gel a couple years ago.
Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. But they had 2 guitars. They do a lot of highs and lows, and they'd throw like someone be hitting octaves and melodies. Harmonies and shit. So since we only got one guitarist, I try and play a lot of those just with my one hand or whatever. But that's who I really get my influence from.
Weird.
I like that.
Back to the other question. Peace Pipe. That's the other band. There we
Peace
go.
Pipe?
Yeah, Peace
Hell
Pipe.
yeah. I
There
think
we
they came through here recently. I'm not sure. I think they did, though.
Okay, that's cool.
Word. I didn't film them.
I don't think they have. Have they? I don't think Peace Pipe. I think Peace Pipe's only played New Mexico.
Yeah, they went to.
I saw something about Peace Pipe and Volition. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
That might be.
If they have,
in
that-
like next month or so.
Oh,
Yeah.
word. Okay. Word.
Yeah, but those are the bros. Love them.
yeah.
My influences, like for like stage, like when we're on stage, like James Brown and HR from the Bad Brains, and then very, very heavily Turnstile influenced. Like I don't know, just in music in general. Outside of it, I really like country music and blues music. I like Townes Van Zandt. I really like Charlie Crockett a lot. Not a hardcore dude, but he doesn't make hardcore, but he's a hardcore dude. John Moreland, he's way bigger than us and probably will never see this, but he's the fucking man. He makes some great music and he's from Oklahoma.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, really just James Brown for like how I move on the stage and stuff, and then a lot of fucking jazz. Hiroshi Suzuki, Cat. That's my favorite album.
Word. What's your favorite? Ooh.
I'm sorry, I gotta throw one more thing onto my influences as well.
Yeah.
I feel guilty if I didn't mention it. Prince and Michael Jackson, that's what my dad grew me up on. He was on my ass since I was a kid, like getting me to practice every single day, and he'd always play us a whole bunch of Prince and Michael Jackson growing up, so.
Hell yeah. The legends, dude. Yeah. Got two like follow-up questions.
Okay.
So Townes Van Zandt, what's your favorite song by him?
God, dude, this is gonna sound freaky as hell, but it's the name of the song. It's called "She Came and She Touched Me." No, that song's dope. That one, or probably "Waiting Around to Die."
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Townes Van Zandt's
He's the
fucking
man.
legendary.
Love
Yeah.
that dude.
So
It's crazy. He never played to a room of more than 50 people.
wow.
Yeah, that
Do
dude.
you want to be so influential after that? Like,
Bro just
that's-
could not
yeah.
stop drinking and doing heroin.
That- yeah,
He
yeah.
was fucking dickhead.
Yeah. Rest in peace, though.
Yeah, for real.
Sure. And so you talked about how Gel, like with their highs and lows, influenced you. Would you say that was kind of like with your approach to like keyboard and guitar? Do you think that kind of factors into it?
I definitely just coming up with ideas in certain parts and shit. I'll have Brad hit like the high key or whatever or something while I'm playing low or whatever, and I mean he'll jump around a lot. That's the benefit with the keys. You get a lot of freedom to go way up high or way down low, hitting bass notes and shit.
Word.
So
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
It's just whatever I'm feeling in the moment sometimes as well.
Hell yeah. Get a little bit improvisational with it. Improvisational. I can't pronounce for shit sometimes. All right, I'm not gonna keep you guys for too much longer. All right, so for some reason I get Beastie Boys vibes from you at
No
times.
shit, that's dope.
Do y'all fuck with Beastie Boys?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's like, man, I very vividly remember listening to that. Every Beastie Boy, dude. Yeah, no, I would draw the Check Your Head
Oh,
album
fuck
cover
yeah,
all the
dude.
time when
Yeah.
I was a little kid. Yeah, no, I fucking love them very much.
I used to
and
think License to Ill was called License to 3. when
I did too. Yeah,
I did also.
Stupidest fucking
Yeah,
album title of all time.
but it's
License
dope.
to Ill is fire.
exactly,
Rest
dude.
in peace, MCA.
Rest in peace, dude. Yeah, I was,
Dude, there's a picture of him fucking playing bass for Marauder.
that's crazy.
There's a picture of him playing bass for Marauder.
Those dudes were the real deal. They were fucking
Yeah, they were real deal
hardcore. They were, yeah.
I often think too right quick is how they just break the gap, like in terms of like two worlds of music.
Yeah.
Like, really bridge the gap.
I think that was like just their
Run
combined.
DMC did that shit first though.
Run DMC goes hard. Yeah.
I miss when Beastie Boys made hardcore. That'd be so dope if they came back and just made a hardcore record.
Dude,
Shout
that'd
out
be sick.
Onyx too. They
Onyx?
did shit with Biohazard and fuck. What was the other? All I can think of right now is the what's the Just Another Victim? You know, the House of Pain and fucking Helmet song. But that whole record is hardcore bands collabing with rappers, and it's very cool.
Oh, the fucking
Hell yeah.
Judgment Night.
yeah,
soundtrack.
Judgment, dude. Yeah, they played that shit tonight. Yeah, that's Biohazard and Onyx.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Thank you guys for your time. I think this is probably just going to wrap it up. Any shout outs, thank yous, announcements, whatever that you would like to make to close everything off?
You're the
Yeah,
the
just shout
guy, John.
out Kansas City Hardcore. Shout out Koran Man. Shout out Preston Koran.
Yeah, shout out fucking Koran, man.
Shout out
and
Blind.
his fucking stupid chihuahuas.
Shout out Blind from Oklahoma City. They're playing
Yeah.
a couple shows. Catch Blind from Oklahoma City on tour if you can.
They just
Those
played
are fucking
Houston
homies.
last night.
Yeah, they sure did. And I heard they had an amazing show in Houston at the end too.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Hell yeah. Anything else? Anyone else want to shout shit out?
Shout out the ship for having us tonight.
Shout out the ship, dude. Please keep booking hardcore. I don't think you're gonna see this, but please keep booking hardcore.
Shout out Skylar from Riff Room for producing our record and putting up with us for like I think how long was that?
And
shit?
Sunfo and Cell.
Yeah, and Sunfo and Cell.
Good ass record.
Yes.
Shout out for producing.
Shout out. Go listen to Native American hardcore. Listen to everybody, man. Just always do that, you know. And rest in peace, Hayden Rain Tiger. Rest in peace, PK. And rest in peace, Big Terry.
Rest in peace. Anything else?
Shout out you.
Thank you.
I was just gonna say chicken jockey.
Fucking die. Shout out Zach Griffin, dude.
Zach
Come over
Griffin?
here, Zach. Bring me that little dude.
Bro, what's good?
Shout out Zach. That's Zach.
Shout out Zach.
Of 9 million bands.
Rock and roll worldwide.
I'm gonna say one last corny thing. Do what you fuck with. Don't let people around you influence you to not do shit that you fuck with. People laughed at us for a long time for trying some different shit, and
Well, that shit was bad.
it was bad. But
But you learn from being
you
bad.
learn-
You
you
be
learn
bad
from
until
being-
you're good.
we stayed true to ourselves, and that's what the fuck we enjoy. I fucking hate that thing. Anyways, yes, fuck what everybody else is saying. Do what the fuck you enjoy. Go for it.
Hell yeah. Stick with. What was the gotta keep it real?
Yeah, GCPR.
Gotta keep it real.
Be real.
Got to be real. This has been Non-Issue Productions. Good night. I love you.